I actually really liked Grief's opening line to me. She said, quite shyly, "My granddad beat my grandma to death." I was horrified and I went to offer my condolences, but before I could get a word out, she said it was by about 2 years. I suppose she was trying to lighten the mood. I should mention her fangs. Yes, Grief has fangs. I know it's very obvious. I would have gone for something more subversive, like a fancy headdress or something, but no, kind of predictably, Grief has fangs. I tried to escape her, obviously, as any sane person would, but I think I got about maybe 2 metres before she rugby tackled me to the floor, which I hit hard. I was amazed to discover, though, that Grief didn't actually want to kill me, which is what I'd assumed she would do, given the fangs. But no, turns out Grief has absolutely no use for a dead person. Instead, she is exclusively enamoured with the living, utterly obsessed with life. And so she claimed every inch of mine. Oh, she wanted all of me. Nobody else could get a look in. A few people tried for a brief time. There were a couple of lasagnas, but even when I did my very, very best impression of a smile, I think they could still smell Grief's breath on mine, and one by one they just backed away. I got frustrated. Then I got furious. Then I got white hot with rage. I remember socks became a particular problem. I started to notice them everywhere. Socks with avocados on. Patterned socks, sparkly socks, see-through socks. I realised people were making socks a key feature of their outfits. Why in the name of God did anybody have the time or the inclination to willfully draw attention to their socks when they should have just been pale and forlorn or just generally unkempt, or at the very, very least entirely dressed in black and out of respect? I wanted to hurt them. Since I realised I couldn't fight Grief, in the end I just let her have me, which actually relaxed things a bit. She became less jealous, and my life, completely by accident, started to grow up and away from her slightly, and she didn't seem that fussed. I think it was because since she had claimed everything that I was, what I became was mine to keep. And, we have been together for years now. And I'm sorry to say, in that time, she hasn't shrunk at all. She's still as vibrant and as healthy as ever. I mean, the awful truth is that I suppose I've gotten quite used to her. And not least because since she's carved me up so thoroughly, my tolerance for pain is apparently infinite. But no, I suppose the embarrassing truth of the matter is, and this will sound mad, but the fact is that I have come to sort of need her. Don't get me wrong, I don't like her. She is not my friend. She is a grim accident, and I wish that we had never met. But I've been very surprised to discover that at the very root of her, at her darkest, most dreadful depth, she is, in fact, entirely made of love. I mean, a howling, raw kind of love that transcends everything, even and most especially death. she would like me to leave you with another joke to lighten the mood in case it's all got a bit griefy. I've tried to reason with her, but she won't listen, so here goes. What do you call a dead fly? A flu. I know. I'm sorry.